There's a lot to pull apart here, I know, but follow me, we'll get there. 26,000 year cycle I was talking about before, remember that? So the Earth moves through these parts of the galaxy, like I said, as we spiral through with the sun. And it's prophesied that we will reach a radiation belt, a plasma filament cloud that we are entering as we speak, by the way. This energetic cloud is full of light, it is full of particles, radiated plasma from outer space, that when apparently planets and life forms move through it, activations and transmutations occur. And this is why we could be seeing changes in our sun, in the planets, in our planet, in our weather. This could be the reason for climate change. It has happened before, it is happening again. Yet the system will make use of this because they can't let a good crisis go to waste. Excuse me. So for everyone that's seeing things shift out there, it is cosmic, it is metaphysical. This changes our DNA, this changes the animals, changes us, changes all the life forms on Earth to shift, metamorphose, because our DNA is malleable, it's programmable, and it shifts when light hits it. They've proven this with science. So we are going through this on a grand scale. And as we move through the belt, things are going to change. As we are moving through it, you can see the world shifting. And in the astrology, a lot is happening this year. Planets that haven't moved together are all moving together and changing signs. So this is a reality shift. And some planets have been in some signs that no one alive has ever seen, but we can go back and see the patterns. And yes, major shifts. Like I say, don't be scared, don't be fearful. This is part of it. So the 26,000 odd year cycle is called the Great Year. As some of the minds talked about, that the epochs of the cycles within the cycles, but there's one big cosmic great year where the Earth and our solar system, the sun, all the planets move through, all the belts come back to where it started, to metamorphose, to change, to grow a new dimensional shift many are talking about. Because the world is a being, the Earth is a female being that chose to incarnate for us. As she has been through her lifetimes and her incarnation, she was a big enough, great enough soul to choose to become a planet to inhabit life. Because that's the journey of life, that's the circle and the cycle of life. You learn to create it, you learn to be it, you learn to become it, then you learn to serve, you learn to harness it, you learn to be a conduit for life itself. So the Earth is changing. She is birthing. She's pregnant. She is contracting as we speak. You'll see the tectonic plates moving. You'll see the earthquakes. You'll see the volcanoes. You'll see the lava and the magma moving because she is active. She's activated. Great Mother, the great serpent spirit of our planet, is awakening. The Kundalini, as you might have heard before, is awakening in humanity. We are remembering who we are and where we've come from. Many of us aren't from here, many of us are. Many of us have been here before, many of us the first time. This is the big, great show that everyone wants to be a part of. So if you've incarnated, you've got a golden ticket. A lot of people will be leaving the planet at this time because these are the cycles, it's the chaos. So when these major plasmic DNA metamorphosis happens, when the shift comes, when we move through the belt, we are affected. Our nervous system's taking on more energy, more charge, more light, with whatever is stored in our bodies from our past, our ancestors, our DNA, what they lived, lives through us. And that could be coming up in these times. This ancient memory is awakening within the DNA of most people. If you're asleep or dormant, you may be experiencing other cataclysms in life. Maybe losing your job, your career, your marriage, your partnership, your friends, your life, your country, your city, your everything you knew you had is all changing because you are changing inside. Where others may be experiencing the evolution of new, expansive information, feelings, heart openings, spiritual awakenings, third eye popping, cracking yourself, your spirit, knowing things you didn't know before, feeling, picking up on things that were always there, but you weren't sensitive to them. This is the thing, we're going to become more sensitive. All our senses are going to turn on. All our telepathic, telekinetic abilities and the rest, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, is going to increase and turn on. Because when this plasma filament hits us, and we are the earth is us, the sun is us, we are the life, it's all connected. The life force enters us, changes us. So we can all feel and see a version of this happening. And if you're not into this, you don't believe in it, just look at the world stage, look at the chaos, look at the confusion, look at the times we're in that are unprecedented, the way people are acting, the way people are behaving. Also, when you get the magnetic shift on the planet with our 26,000 year plasma re-entry, the magnetics of our planet have been weakening greatly for years. And they say when it gets to a certain point, in roughly 10% or under, is when the pole flips. So this is this shift, this change, this repositioning of electromagnetic currents. We are bioelectric beings that walk the earth connected to its current, its electricity. Our nervous system is full of it. And we can't move our muscles unless the electricity is in us. And that's why if someone electrocutes you, it charges the electricity inside you. It's all connected. This is awakening within people. Deep knowing, deep spiritual love and compassion. Or it is awakening in people who haven't done their work, or they're more aligned to the malefic, the negative. It is causing chaos, rage, traumas to come up. That's why we're going to see the wars break out everywhere, because that which has been hidden, all of those deep animosities, the hate, jealousy, and opposition will rear its head. Because like when you shine light on something, it is revealed. Light casts the shadow is revealed. We can see it. So we are being called as a humanity to see it all. And that's why some of the ugly stuff is emerging. Human trafficking. What's really going on behind the financial scene? Who runs the world? Who's controlling the money? These big industries that are not for human benefit, but to prey on humans, to take their energy. These are the things being revealed. Even as far as to go as the aerial phenomenon, UFOs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs, is increasing as well, because we are in these times and they know it. They know the timeline. The timeline is here. And we all know, who know, that it is a convergence point. There's other events on the way that I'll speak of in later videos. But for now, let's stay with this. These energetic occurrences, these mutations, they've happened before. We have had many millennia and millions of years of human evolution design where we were much higher frequency in the past. If you look at Egypt, aka Atlantis, the colonies of Atlantis, you can see that they were at a higher culture. They had more knowledge and they had more technology, but they apparently were more balanced with it. They did get it wrong, and that's the cataclysm of Atlantis, where the spirituality was not met with the reverence and respect that it should be, and at their power, where they could use huge digital technological crystal powered machines that we wouldn't even know of. They couldn't handle that themselves and caused the cataclysm, as you might have heard, the sinking of Atlantis. And that's why Egypt is the colonies. When it sank in the Atlantic, they moved to Egypt. They went to the Maya. They went to Japan. They went to all these other places. You'll find pyramids around the world. Bringing it back here, Atlantis, right? Atlantis, the culture that was, that is no more, has come back into the conversation. And we'll get into that. There's a lot to do with that. Everything is an awakening. People are finding out information that was long lost, long buried, that was never going to come out. Everyone never thought about talking about this thing 5-10 years ago, but now it's becoming very common, very mainstream. A lot of you might have heard out there. it's the talk, especially if you're on this journey. Part 3 coming. Stay tuned.